All right, the back and forth between state lawmakers and Maricopa County continues. County leaders releasing the results of two new audits on its election equipment and software. The county paid to bring in two independent firms to examine the equipment, and after a top-to-bottom inspection found no evidence of any issues, no malfunctions, nothing suspicious. Without any evidence, state Republican leaders claimed the election equipment switched votes, giving Joe Biden the win in Maricopa County in this past election. So joining us now to talk about the audit, two Republican members of the County Board of Supervisors, Chairman Jack Sellers and Vice Chairman Bill Gates. Gentlemen, good morning to you. We appreciate you joining us. So this took about 2 weeks to do. The audits found the election was sound. So how so, and are you confident with the results?
Oh, I feel very good about the results. I visited the audits several times while they were going on. What an impressive group of professionals, very intense audits, independent. They really did a very thorough, invasive inspection of the equipment. And I feel very, very confident that, that the results are very, very accurate.
Yeah, we're talking about no switching ballots, no malware. You didn't find any internet connections to the machines. So it sounds like they did a very thorough job.
Oh, they did. And you know, I like to always remind people that we did all the audits required by law prior to the election and after the election. These are in addition to that, just to ensure that the average voter really does feel confident with what we're doing and what we've accomplished.
I'm curious how both of you feel about both being Republicans and dealing with this, with being accused of, all this suspicious activity.
Well, these are really unique times for us in our country, and there have been questions raised about the election. And that's why we thought it was so important to do this, to go beyond what was required by state law and do an extensive examination, like you said, of both the hardware, the machines, those Dominion machines that we've heard a lot about, and the software. And so, yeah, it is a lot of people within our own party that are raising this, but it's so important that all residents in Maricopa County feel confident that our election system works, that it's fair, and that there was no fraud in November of 2020.
You know, there are still people out there that continue to say there was fraud. So moving forward, how do you deal with that? What do you say?
Well, I think there are a certain number of people. There are a certain number of people who we will never change their minds.
Right.
But you know, during these audits, we invited representatives from the governor's office, from the Secretary of State's office, Senate President, House, the Speaker of the House's office. And the Attorney General's office to witness what was going on, to be able to ask questions of the auditors. And, everybody felt very comfortable with what they saw and what we were doing.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for your time. I know you're going to be talking about this at the meeting at 1 o'clock today, so we appreciate you talking to us before that happens.
Thanks for the opportunity.
All right,
well, and one last point I'd like to make is that, a lot of the people in both branches of our government are personal friends. And it's been frustrating for Bill and I both that they misunderstand a lot of what we've done and why we did it. And hopefully we can get past that, because I do appreciate their work, and we've always respected that it's the legislature that makes the rules, but we follow the rules through every step of this process.
All right. Thank you both.